Hey everybody, what's going on? Back with some sort of Convallaria. I think we're going to do some more summoning today. We were going to do a little bit of gameplay, and then I remembered that this banner is on, and I think that she looks so cool. I think that she's such a cool looking champ. She seems like a lot of fun, and I could use her. I have a lot of other stuff sorted, but I don't have a ranged champ that I'm like married to yet. You know what I mean? A long distance ranged champ. And I could use a good dark champ. I'm saying dark like the affinities are dark and light like it's Summoner's War. Destroyer, I think, is the appropriate term here. I can't remember how to see it, but I just think she looks super dope and I want her. Again, I don't know how great she's gonna be. Her kit looks fun. I think she looks really cool. And I want to add her to the account, so we're gonna go for it. And look, we can't really expect much. We've had insane luck so far. Pretty much every summon session I've done, I think I've gotten what I wanted. So at some point that's gonna have to end, and we're prepared for that to end today. If I get a dupe Garcia, I won't be too bummed about that. I am using Garcia a lot. I like her a lot. So getting her stronger would not upset me at all. But we're specifically going after Nungal today. So very quickly, let's take a look at her kit. She's got a lot of really cool stuff going on. Changes her physical damage into magic damage and increases crit by 15% for each one tile between her and the target. Distance for adjacent tiles counts as 0, so it's got to be actually tiles between. Damage increases by 5%, up to 45%. If she does not move before attacking, increases the maximum range by 1. When attacking enemies outside of 5 tiles, she ignores the target's reaction skill, preempt, and strike back. That's her trait. Her basic attack deals physical damage and inflicts a move debuff and the Hangman's Mark. There's a couple other champs that have some stuff going on with the Hangman's Mark too. Sniping stance. She gains sniping stance and her skill switches to moving stance. So, sniping stance increases the maximum range of ranged skills by 2 tiles, increases attack and crit by 15%, unable to move. This effect cannot be immunized or dispelled. Moving stance removes sniping stance and grants speed +2, or the speed 2 debuff, sorry, but not debuff, buff. And she can move again. So you can lock her in place, her range increases, and her damage goes up quite a bit. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sense of purpose. When attacking enemies who have the Hangman's Mark, increases crit by 30 and crit damage by 30. Additionally, recovers 1 energy when landing a crit. And it seems like it's not going to be hard at all to get her to land a crit. She's got so much in her kit that complements her crit. So, deadly aim, single target attack. Prepares for 1 turn and then deals 160% damage to the enemy, which ignores block. When attacking enemies with the Hangman's Mark, for some reason, it's not lit up here, but whatever. Increases crit by 60%. It's cleared after landing a crit hit, and then quick reload. Nungal recovers 3 energy and reduces skill cooldown by 1 turn. For 3 turns, deadly aim does not need to prepare for 1 turn. That's just, I think she seems awesome. Again, I haven't actually looked at a tier list since before the game came out, so I don't know where she technically falls, but I would really love to add her to the account. So we are going to go for it. And without further ado, let's just jump right on in. We've got 41 summons to make it happen. So let's see. The Hanged Man, I think that's appropriate since her kit seems to be so centered around it. I think that's appropriate. Looks like we just got, oh, dude, if we pull her, if we actually pull her. All right, I'm not too upset about that. I'm not using her as much, but maybe getting her stronger, I'll find a spot for her. Dadgummit. Lego on the first pull of the day is wild. Again, hard to be upset about that. And hard to be upset at all with the luck that we've had up to this point. Wait, 2 Legos in 1 10 pop? And it's Garcia? Okay. Okay. So I think if we get another legendary from the banner, I think we can't pull Garcia back to back. I'm not sure if I fully understand. I haven't read the details yet. That's my first 2 Legos in 1 10 pop. 1 epic, 2 Legos. Again, not upset at all about a bonus Garcia and a bonus Mytha there. Can't be too mad about that. Our first 2 Legos and 1 tin pop. All right, what do we think for the next card? How about... I mean, the Hanged Man was pretty good to us that time, huh? Maybe we stick with that. All right, looks like it's epics in this one. Give me another flare. Give me a flare to make mine stronger. I wouldn't be mad about that. Tempest. Pretty good rates. Pretty good rates. Come on, give me Nungal, dude. I think we go back to Hanged Man. No, let's mix it up this time. What did it put us on the Emperor? Let's go Wheel of Fortune. I'd like to buy a Val, you feel me? Let's go. This is crazy. These rates are crazy, dude. These rates are insane. Let's go. God, let's go. That's so ridiculous, dude. I could not believe the luck we're having. Good grief. 2, another Garcia. 2 tin pops with 2 Legos is insanity. 2 Legos with 2 tin pops is insane. And 3 tin pops. 2 of our 3 tin pops currently have had 2 Legos. That is insane. Let's go with the sun. I thought it was about to be another one, dude. Like, holy cow. Night Raven. Stinger. All right, and we've got 1 more summon, so let's pop it. Let's go back to Wheel of Fortune. All right. That, I mean, just mathematically might be the most insane summon session I've had. Definitely that I've had in the game. Perhaps in any game. 2 of our first 3 tin pops had 2 Legos in them. So our Garcia gets quite a bit stronger here. So currently, she gains rotational acceleration. Here, same thing. But crit goes up by 30. At the start of the battle, she also gains 1. And then here, up to 9 stacks. 3 stacks give her 30% crit. 6 stacks give her 15% crit damage. Okay. All right. What a crazy day, dude. All right, let me get her built, like, honestly, right now. We hit level 35 over the weekend, too, which opens up the game a little bit. We can take her straight to rank 7. Assuming I have the currency for it. So what are we looking at? After using the skill, basic attack damage increases by 30%. At the end of the turn, energy is not recovered. Okay. Or at the start of the turn, if there are no enemies within a 2-tile radius. Let's give her that one. Because I think we're going to be using her kind of like in a similar fashion to an assassin. Bars? So we're going to be trying to keep distance between her and enemies. All right, what are we getting at rank 3? Single target attack. This is the good one. All right, or... Ooh, okay. Okay, interesting. We have to choose between. See, I like the idea of both of these. I have to look ahead a little bit and see what else we're getting. When hit by an active attack, damage when attacked by an enemy from lowland, or decreases the range damage taken by 20% at the start of the turn if the character is within the enemy's threat range. Okay. I think I like this one because, again, I'm going to be doing my best to keep distance between her and enemies, so we'll probably go with that one. Thought I was going to sneeze for a second. At 7, yeah, we saw sense of purpose. Basic attack ignores 40% of the target's defense, though. That's pretty beefy. That's pretty beefy. Man, her skills are tough to choose between. Single target attack. Basic attack deals 100% physical damage. It increases crit damage by 15%. Basic attack range increases by 1 tile. Increases by 10% before attacking. Gains Highland advantage for 3 turns. That's pretty dope. Recovers 3 energy and reduces skill cooldown by 1 turn. Man, I actually don't know. This is tough. This is tough. How was she set up again in the banner? She has sniping stance, so sense of purpose, deadly aim, and quick reload. I think we have to use some currency for that. Because she's got both of these in the banner. And I don't hate the idea of her having both of these, honestly. Again, I think they're both... You combine this with this, that's crazy, dude. Like that's one shot in anybody, it seems like. We might do it. Let me just get her to rank 7. Oh, I'm out of these. I could potentially go farm one real quick. How long have we been going? Yeah, I could probably farm one. If I haven't. Rank up trial, destroyer trial. It says overwhelming victory. Let's see how it goes. Can we just auto it? Oh yeah, I got a Mytha as well I need to upgrade. Can you guys do this on auto? Let's find out, I reckon. Damaged himself. I mean, they're not doing much damage to us at all. That level 35 bump is like substantial. I went back and did some stages that I was kind of struggling on after we hit 35, and it was like a whole different game. Looking like we're gonna be fine here. She don't care at all about burning ground, dude. She's like, whatever. My feet are strong. Where y'all going? Hit the dude. GG. All right, do I get a gold? I do. All right, cool. So we can get her to 7 now. I might take Garcia out of my memory thing for a little bit so everybody else can capitalize, you know? Yeah, on literally every one of these except the first one. The first one was pretty easy for me. Literally every one of these, I'm struggling about which one I want. I think I probably want Sniper's Intuition. I think that's an easy one. So it's 3 and 7 that's giving me trouble. Because I could go into I mean, I guess right now I don't wait. Did she do it with her trade again? I guess right now there is no Hanged Men's Mark to take advantage of unless I pair her with someone else that's doing it. So, but even without that, like, this is still a strong skill even without that. But I definitely want this. I feel like this definitely sets us up to do some cool stuff. I want both of them. I actually think I want both of them. So I might use one of these things here. And then for this one, you know what I mean? Like if we really lean into this mechanic, I feel like I can get her into a position to not only one-shot any like fodder enemy, but potentially do some crazy damage to bosses. And weapons trial, you know what I mean? Like we set her up with max distance with all of the perks that she's got. We get Hangman's Mark on the boss, assuming you can put that debuff on a boss. I mean, she's going to do ridiculous damage. That seems like something fun to test out. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll work on getting her set up. And I'll probably have to spend a few Castalias or whatever they're called to get her set up the way I want to. We'll have to look around in our kit a little bit and find someone who can complement her with the Hangman's Mark, and maybe we'll do like a big damage test in some of the dungeons with where there's big bosses, and see if we can get her. I mean, I don't know if it's feasible to think she could one-shot a boss, but you know, I'm curious to see what kind of damage we can get out of her. Either way, I'm stoked that we just keep getting what we want. It is kind of insane. Again, it's got to end at some point, but we're definitely going to enjoy it. In the meantime, we're going to have a blast with it. So probably a Nungal video coming soon where we test her damage out a little bit. I'm going to figure out a comp to put around her, get some gear on her, and we'll talk about how she's built and all that stuff in the video that's specifically about her. But that's it. If you guys are doing any summons, of course, I hope you have some good luck. Let me know what you pulled. We've got a Discord link below for that if you want to jump in and share your pulls with us. Other than that, I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you later.